Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit like top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit like Gym 6 approaches. Oh, I'm tired. We be yawning, we be bawning, we be running, we be bunning. Alright, let's get everything actually open. I guess we have cast form available to us. We also have more levels available to us, but we don't need to jam everything outside the calc, right? Double battle coming up, love it. Well, we can't fake out the Bennett. Okay. Many levels. Why you say boss man to that? You could have just said your normal, typical catchphrase. You didn't have to add boss man to it. What up, Moo Man? Cast form, Jolteon, and Obstagoon. Get you involved in the process. Well, welcome back, Mason. Not a scary message to return with. At least one of my kids was Jesus Christ. What a terrible, terrible thought. Do we have anyone who is, well, first, is there still rain on this route? FORTREE, rain plus electric terrain. Okay. Because I wonder if we can just outspeed and kill this guy. Who did you kill for reading your mail this time, Mason? You just sick of the whole rigmarole of life? Can Earthquake, or you levitate? It's cursed body. Love Hatterini. Hatterini is the answer. Hatterini is love. Hatterini is life. No. A fate worse than death, Moon Man. No, don't do it. Moon Man, don't do it. He's just a boy. Also, what if Squeeze? Can Basket Legion just clean out this side? Rah! Hey, Euro. Mr. Euro, how you doing, big dog? Can Basket Legion just kill everybody that isn't named cast form? So I gotta turn this down for me. I got the headphones on today, so it's gotta go a little down for me. I don't want to be straight. Commit straight. I could Earthquake. I guess this is Sash. I guess the annoying thing would be Cursed Body slash the Toad can't kill this guy in the back. Or can they? I know they can learn like Brick Break, right? That's not gonna be enough. Last day my job in school starts at 2. It works with me for a number and she gave it to me, but there's the most awkward exchange I ever had. Hey, you got her number though. Mason, that seems like a win. That's just a part. No, I know it's Giro. I just like saying Euro. Hero. Yeah. Casual red. Yeah, no, Mason, that sounds good. That sounds net positive. Yeah, so why don't we just go Basket Legion, kill Jolteon. Can we do this with like a Mystic Water instead of taking damage? Mystic Water to outspeed and kill it, and then Superpower to outspeed and kill it. Being straight. You've heard of scared straight. What about being straight? And I guess we could even go up to 69 as well. You have a Rod Moon Man. Maybe just go like Muscle Band, right? And there's no way we're killing Cast Form. But I guess we could go turn 1, kill Jolteon, turn 2, kill Obstagoon, turn 3, well, it'd be like baiting move on left-hand side. This guy is Protect, right? So we do need the beta fast kill. Yeah, never end it. Bascue. Does Legion need any specific items? Just the Mystic Water. And this is in rain and electric terrain. While it was on ice. She's been floating with me for the past month. Answer immediate danger. Like it uncomfortable. Maybe she was just taking him back, Mason, and not expecting it. But, like, honestly, big ups to you for, like, actually doing the damn thing. I feel like a lot of people will want to do that and be too afraid to. I think that's a Mason W right there. The shackles of university, hell yeah. Just for the year or forever? I almost held my breath till I died out of embarrassment. Much like many things of youth, Mason, it'll be fine. Being young is making everything feels like the end of the world. This could be, so what would Togedemaru need to be to bait 2 moves? Slash, I guess we got to think about what is baiting after, right? Forever until I go back to do a higher degree. Yeah, that's exciting. Got any job prospects line up? Or are you just going to give yourself a little bit of time to chill between getting into a different grind? And we could also run the fake out Okie Doke once this is dead, right? Without a module after doing a retake, we'll see what happens. Universities would never try to get money out of students like a wet towel trying to wring it out. So what, Mason, what happened with this? You were saying that, like, there was a bit of a coup and the guy tried to overthrow you or something? Uni prep. Hell yeah. The young adults. Y'all out here making big moves. I guess we could just go like Togedemaru pre-damaged, dead to these 2 moves. And especially if we're going to be dead to a ghost move. We don't have... Well, I mean, top probably takes ghost move. Oh, it's Poltergeist, so all we'd have to do... well, does that work? Does the bug work for us as well? No, I guess if you don't have an item, it just wouldn't work, right? Got struck with ads. Those damn auto ads. So, Togedemaru, Iron Ball, Legion, we want to be 69. The old general got the boot for threatening a new Pemmer, and I rose the power. Damn. Some intense politics for a fucking Roblox game. Life is really Roblox. Togedemaru needs to be holding Iron Ball and 119 or 135 and then 142. So 135 works. Do you have Protect? You don't. And what you're baiting doesn't matter because you're just going to die. Why would... If Bascule Legion is showing kill into Banette, would it ever Shadow Sneak Bascule Legion over Fast Kill? Dead Rails. So... Additional +6. So that would only happen if it's the highest damaging move, right? Yeah, so this would be, it would see slow kill. Well, and it'll fast kill over slow kill. It's fast kill over slow kill. So this would never attack Bascule Legion because it would show fast kill into Togedemaru. So we're going to protect with Togedemaru. Being at lower health would also show fast kill with this. So we're going to double protect Togedemaru. it would be, yeah, it's going to be Poltergeist / Weather Ball into that slot where Basket Legion will come up and kill Jolteon. Coruscant roleplay, but it isn't actually a roleplay game. The title is misleading. Interesting. Coruscant, that's a like French pastry that sometimes they put like chocolate in. I really love a chocolate croissant. Those things are really good. Okay, what was I gonna say? You guys both hit Moonman with fucking Degen. No! No primers here. No Primus. Is this PB? Nah, PB's Tate and Liza. It's on the screen, Skelly. PB, Tate and Liza Gym. I'm not peanut butter. Yeah, but that'll kill Jolteon. Jolteon won't protect because they'll see fast kill over here. No, this is Patrick. Then turn 2, Basket Legion will outspeed and kill. After Superpower, would we be dead to Shadow Sneak? We still kill. That actually kind of be sick. I feel like I just want to make sure I'm not. Well, I mean, if this is funky, I could always get out of this. I don't pay attention to the run. Giga Chad. New Jersey starting down. So Basket Legion will kill these two back to back. And then once they are dead. So, well, turn 1, Togedemaru protects. Turn 2, they're baiting Poltergeist. So we can swap into a Pokemon that. Well, we look for Pokemon that are faster than Banette. And then we just need to not give them an item. How do you do against... Oh, you can just outspeed and one-tap this guy. So we could go on left-hand slot, go into Electrode. No item. Elect. No item. Got run over by a truck. No. Saying I'm from New Jersey is not a hate crime. Being from New Jersey is the crime. What was I going to say? So we would swap in on the Poltergeist. If we have no item, it's not going to do any damage. And then we just need 2 Pokemon that are faster than Banette to come in and kill it. What would, if this freaked out and was clicking a move? This is fine. Mason's just a hater for no reason. Who doesn't like a little bit of hating every once in a while? We could do the same thing here. We just go into like, because this is rain, electric terrain, right? And you're not, neither of these are clicking like wide moves. They want to click Hyper Voice. Yeah. Kingdra can come in and be faster and Zuka this guy. And then these two together outspeed and one tap cast form. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say, Jared. The first thing I saw you when I was back, I was like, oh, I can't say anything that could be clipped out of context anymore. Quesadilladelphia. Welcome to Quesadilladelphia. Damn, y'all are yapping today. I love it. Anything else? Say something went horribly wrong. Oh, God. That is so loud. Froki Doku? Yeah, we'll do a little Doki. Doki Doki Panic. Mega Evolve Rock? This one I'll have to think about. Oh, God. Oh, God, we're doing everything. Mega Evolve Ice. There's a Mega Glalie, right? Mega Evolve Ice is Mega Glalie. Mega Evolve Fire is one of Charles Zard's. We'll go Y. Cool. Fire Psychic. I'll have to rethink about that. Psychic Rock, we will go Lunar Tones. Johto Rock, we will go... Steelix is Steel Ground. Damn. You guys just redeemed everything, bro. Fire Johto, Tyler Flosion. I guess we're gonna go on Hose and the Hose. Johto Ice. We will go. Can we go Swinub? Cool. Psychic Ice. Cool. You're the type of bird, Deb. Why are you guys beefing so hard? Okay, so we've got a couple that I need to suss out here. Mega Evolution Rock. Think of like bulky Mega Evolutions. Aggron is pure steel. We know this. We got Pidgeot, Heracross. Mega Evolved Rock. When are they doing Mega Regirock? Psychic Fire is Victini, though. I do know this. Ice Psychic is Jinx, actually. And then Johto Rock. I can do this again. Johto Rock. I'm trying to go through... Would it be something that's in... Because I'm thinking of, like, the Dark Caves, and they're all, like... It's, like, Geodudes and stuff. Gen 2 Rock type. I should know Johto Rock. Oh, T-Tar. Then Mega Evolved Rock, is that just Mega T-Tar? Easy clap. 2 streak, let's go, baby. The water. Oh, I forgot about Corsola. Wait, they're adding Fantastic Four skins to Fortnite? They really have everything now. Call him DJ Khaled. Because life is Roblox. Jesus Christ, Mason. Jesus Christ, Mason. Moonman, I think you are influencing the youth. Not only are you creating more of the youth, but you're influencing the youth. Oh my god. Oh, you crazy kids. What was I gonna say of like random Pokemon to bring in the back here? Fantastic Foreskin, Jesus Christ. Steelix can be a mon that we bring. And are you afraid of much of the stuff we have here? Who's like the least usable mon in this box? I guess we could go to like Delmise. Okay, I think this should be fine. Bow, bow, and we just level everything else up to 69 besides Tug Me Tomorrow. When's the tutor show up? Oh, or that guy over there is the tutor. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, you thought I was finished. Where is Tug Me Tomorrow? Well, good news is we'll get the sacrifice cast form in Magma Hideout instead this time. It's exciting because we didn't have to sacrifice them during Bridge Rival. And what else did we say we're going to bring? Cool. Toxtricity should get a Mega? That'd be kind of sick. But it's not going to get... I feel like we just know for sure at this point that the leaks are true. Yeah. It did get increased because... It's a lot. It had to get increased because it like completely derails the stream. For better or for worse, it had to get increased. Because like playing a daily game takes a little bit of time. Drawing a Pokemon from memory completely is like the stream we're now doing this now. They need a Mystic Water. Okay. Now Misty Seed. Man, I'm tired. I saw weapons yesterday. We went to like a super late showing. And on a Monday, guess the house. What we've got on the top of derailing stream. Yeah, I'll play more of the daily games that got redeemed after this. I just wanted to, while the double battle was still in my brain, do the double battle. Creeper. Oh man. And we want no items on anything else. I like when we're to the point where we're finally not learning more moves every time we level up, and it's not a terrible decision to be made. A Sophie's choice every time we level up between one good move and the other good move. Pre-damage. Slot 1, 135. Nevermelt Ice is a good held item. Yeah, when you need an ice move, it's a good item. I'm not going to change your mind. Howdy. Iron Ball, Mystic Water, and then we need nothing else on everything else. Cool. All right, let's do the silly little double battle. Where are you, silly little double battle? And everybody's leveled up except Cookie. Cool. Huh, I wonder if there's a double battle here. Why can't we just walk around it? Actually, this is the double battle. Where is the other person? I just straight up don't see them. Ah, they're there. Alright, gamers. This should hopefully be quick and easy. Here we've got basically a traditional double battle here, where one side is going to bait moves and the other side is going to kill everything in its path. Turn 1, Togedemaru is pre-damaged to bait 2 moves, so they are going to protect. Let us double check this that I didn't completely screw the pooch here. Let's see. Iron Ball shows a fast kill on Togedemaru with Poltergeist. Shows a fast kill on Togedemaru with Weather Ball, yeah. So we are going to Spiky Shield. And then Lee will kill Jolteon before they get to act with Liquidation. Go. Spell that differently. Say that again. Like some sort of Suicide Squad. Okay, we kill Obstagoon before it gets to act. Let's see. I should have drank my coffee sooner. I feel like my brain's still not coming on online. Basculegion is going to click Superpower and kill Obstagoon. Banette's going to try to click Poltergeist again. We're going to go into a Pokemon who has no item to kill it. And this is just going to be Superpower into that guy, right? I'm doing this right? I'm just super doubting myself because my brain is still coming online. Killed the Goon. No gooning allowed, yeah. Thought they called you that because you're racist. Cool. That's gonna drop. Mason, don't say shit like that. And then this is gonna be Poltergeist left, but we're not holding an item, so it's not gonna do anything. Cool. All right. Now this is gonna be Shadow Sneak, right? Then, if I'm not mistaken. I guess it could be like Icy Wind as well. I'm going to go T-Bolt here, and then... Is there any... We're not, like, afraid of... Yeah. Kingdra's not afraid of any moves. And if, like, both these guys get dropped, they're both so incredibly faster than Castform, it's not going to matter. Okay, yeah, it's going to fail on either. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So we just rip 2 moves, T-bolts. Cool. We've been snuck on. And then we hit nothing. Cast form comes in. Both of our mons are faster than it. And we make cast form meet God. Cast form, are you ready to see heaven? It is not my decision to decide your fate now. It is up to God. Enjoy your trip. Mason, have you ever been to Philadelphia? Because that is accurate, pretty damn accurate. Especially, I used to live in the part of the city which was literally like historic building, like where the Declaration was signed, Cheesesteak Place, office building, the Liberty Bell, Cheesesteak Place, CVS. Been in the airport. I stopped there on my way to Italy. Mamma mia. Cool. Oh, this fight's also annoying too. I hate that they try to fuck you with these annoying ass fights. Like, this is a Ditto fight? Sturdy policy, I mean, weakness policy Togedemaru? Had a cheesesteak in the airport? Hall. Which historical landmark from the Revolution? Do you go see the bell? I wonder what Pokemon we lead into a steel bug type that has a sturdy. That is out here getting sturdy. Wonder who it could be. I know we're in the rain. I bet it still kills. Of course it does. There's a plaque. Well, you gotta brush your teeth more if you run into a lot of plaque. Dusk. Ditto. Tuggy. Greninja. How's Ash Greninja work? How the fuck does Ash Greninja work? This I was also completely confused by last time. If this Pokemon is Greninja, its attack speed is raised by 1. If it attacks and knocks out another Pokemon, it can happen once per battle. So this is just normal Greninja, right? And then if it gets a kill, it gets boosted. Ah, yes, my favorite monument in Philadelphia. Ye old jerkers. So this would be fake out, overheat, and then what do we bait in? This would be slower and out damages. How does Ditto bait work? I need a refresher. That's the wrong document, so that won't work. It's like +2 base. Ditto. Well, this would go to +1, right? Oh, shoot. I do have to do all the redeems y'all just did. You're right. Let's do that before we get into it. Doku, we got to do guess the house. I could do a Wikipedia speedrun. I could just rip one for you off the bat, Mason. What's the 2 things you want me to go through? Also, just where are we? Oh, Ontario? Do you do the price in loonies? Isn't there a housing market? Oh no, it's not Ontario. Wait, where are we? Am I dumb? What is ON? Why are we down here? Huh? La Place? Yeah, what? What is ON? Yeah. Oh, so the map, it is Ontario, so the map is just wrong. Like, for some reason, it's telling that we're in Baton Rouge, but this is Ontario. Okay. I'll go like a cool 200. Way up? Really? Is the housing crisis that bad there too? I guess it's just bad everywhere. Up more? God damn. How big is this house? This doesn't look that big. We'll go for like a 2 milli then? Okay, finally we're above it. Oh, yeah, maybe it's backwards. But why would there be snow? Like, Ontario makes sense. Okay, 3 beds, 3 baths. 3 beds, 3 baths. Ontario. Wait, what? Oh, that's another room. I was like, what? This looks like a mirror. I was like, how's that reflecting this back? Weird, like, separate room in the bedroom. Like a bedroom lounge. Odd. 3 beds, 3 baths. Is it really still this expensive? We're going like 1.3 milli. Upmore built 19. Damn. Am I? And also, I guess sold in 2025. Housing markets across the world are a little sus. We'll go 1.6 then. I'm afraid to see what you clipped. Okay, so it's got a big backyard. I guess that's where it's getting the extra from. So it's been 2 mil and 6. What if we go like 1,899,999? Damn. Yeah. Anywhere between $1 and 362 billion. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else going on. What else did you guys redeem? Wordle? Bandle, then Wordle. Okay, I will say, again, I have to do this now because we are in the future over here in Australia. If you're a Wordle player, I'm going to be a day ahead of you, so you will get spoiled for tomorrow's Wordle. Okay, 2010, 1.2 billion, but still somehow hard. I was thinking it's somewhere between like Imagine Dragons, Poppy, and then also like a Rise Against Popper song. Not Poppers, Poppy. Let's get a little bit more. Oh, that's Grenade, right? I will get your grenade for ya. Why was that supposed to be hard? That was easy as hell. Very hard? Come on. Yeah. All right, last warning. I'm playing Wordle in the future. I am playing the next day's Wordle. Also, I'm going to close chat real quick. As always, we begin as a gamer. It's been pretty good to be a gamer lately. I mean, especially with Silk Song getting announced. What if we go do our traditional number 2 to get some more vowels? Ends with a T, has a G and an M. What about, like... I mean, there has to be an I here somewhere. Is it like... G... M... Filet mignon? What other vowels we got? I guess there could be a Y in here. Like... I guess we know it's not there. I mean, it probably... Yeah, the question is it just one I or 2? GMT. Well, it would have to be that. It's Ligma. Of course it's Ligma. It's not frigid. I mean, it could be like M-I blank GT. Oh, is it might? I think I might get this one in 3. Cool. He's glad. All right, what else do we got that was redeemed? Revealed? Time Guesser, and then the Mini. I'll wait till Skelly's back haranguing me for it to play Time Guesser, though. I'll gladly play this on my own. Ice Cube. Top. Don. Californian, known for his most famous, maybe a comedian. Over the top film. The over the top. Well, this is probably continuing on that. Maybe film. Let's get a year. 67. So they would be... They would be like in their 50s, 60s. Most known for the... Oh, Fast and the Furious. Oh, is it Vin Diesel? Is that how you spell it? Diesel? I can't spell Vin Diesel's names. Diesel. Nailed it. Damn. I didn't realize how important to Vin Diesel is the article about Fast and Furious. Okay, so it's like shortened a little bit to include more of the Fast and the Furious stuff. I was gonna say if his autobiography starts and just like, hey, here's the Fast and the Furious, that kind of sucks to be Mr. Diesel. And then the Mini. No, not this one. What you got for me, New Yorker? We already did this one. They have not updated. What was the other? I know there's another site that has a Mini that we were doing yesterday. I guess I could go back and do it just like a random one. We'll go June 26. That's Get Out. You Are My Sunshine. Asia Minor, do not know. Soup. Miso Soup. Automated social media poster. Industry for software engineers. Tech. French. Without in French. No. Company stock market debut. IPO. Cornflake Girl. Is that Tori Amos? Country where is she? Jamaica. I don't think she's there. A wise enemy is better than a foolish friend. Aesop's Fables. Nash. Esto? However, the texter or poet, though. Oil Baron? It's an opponent in Civil War. Don't know. Other parts. Is that Teats? Oh, that's Unicorn. Okay. Or unicorns. Tibia? Offering from Coca-Cola Freestyle Street. Sodas. Lay between a tent and the ground. Don't know. Get off my stage. Constantinople. Bot. Sans Undertale. Oh, it's Barbados. Wise enemy is better than an idiotic. Insubordinate. Aesops. I don't know how that's spelled. Okay, idiomatic state of agreement. Sympathetic? That's not right. Unificationists? Unionists? Let's check and see if everything's right here. Okay, that's right. Oh, so there's another T. Pretty good across the board. Is it Aesop's? Idiomatic state of gradient. Better wise enemy. A wise enemy is better than a insubordinate, idiotic. Tarp, ignorant. It's like an A. Same page. Oh, that's how you spell Aesop's. Toli? Teats? It's not E? It's A is Teats? Who would have known? Who would have known? Who would have known? I think that's all that was redeemed. These motherfuckers redeem everything and then dip. Alright, say less. Back to the game. Greninja. You're that ninja. Okay, so who would you bait in? This would be... So we outspeed one tap this guy, then we're at -2. You're just going to be normal Greninja. Lurking for clips. This would be Water Shuriken or Surf. Water Shuriken has priority, right? God, I love that there's a dex for this game. This makes it a million times easier. Yeah. So we just need someone who eats water moves and then is faster and hopefully kills it. But I mean, they have to be able to take 2, right? Kingdra can hit, but they can't hit it back. Well, Kingdra could bait a different move, right? Or I guess Kingdra could kill in 2, but then they're taking Dark Pulse the turn after, right? Oh, what about Electrode, actually? They would need to come in on a better move. Or like a guaranteed Shuriken. What were you baiting? Pulse? Your faster could take the moves. Oh, wait, yeah, we could just do this, right? You can take either of those. If it was crit Surf and to like max roll crit Water Shuriken. That's the thing, though. Well, we could make it always Water Shuriken, right? Why are we showing taking more damage here? Oh, we're not faster is the problem. We can't make it always Water Shuriken because we're not faster. Yeah, so this would always be like question mark move. Yeah, I guess we could... we'd have to make a couple of swaps. Is there anyone who matches up well against these guys? Dusknoir, clicking Revenge. It's a little spooky. Red card. Red card swaps one of our mons. Yeah. Does Life Orb Phantom Force kill this guy? It does. And we'd just have to come in on a Revenge. That's pretty sick. And also, Infernium's not going to be touched. Well, I mean, this is always happening, right? We're always going to fake out Overheat here. Go down -2. Be dead to fast kill from this guy. Always either Surf or Water Shuriken. So, what would be the ideal here, right? I guess the ideal is coming in on Extrasensory and then killing with T-Bolt. What do you bait? Do we have anyone who takes the water moves and then baits extrasensory? Takes the water moves. What about Meganium? Nah, still baiting water moves. Nobody wants the bait extrasensory. Oh, there's that, but they get murked by Surf. It's just Surf is going to do an insane amount. Or are you living to double crit? Sometimes living the double crit. That's crazy. They just don't do enough damage. You're baiting Dark Pulse, but that's not a guaranteed Dark Pulse. How do you feel about Dark Pulse? Dark Pulse is the worst move to come in. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Okay. What about Castworm at a proper level? They don't take any damage. It appears the problem is they also don't do much damage. Yeah, we don't really have anyone who is like exclusively baiting extrasensory and would be able to come in on water moves. And you would be dead to like crit surf, yeah. If it was like guaranteed extra shuriken, I need a time machine. What you need a time machine for? If it was guaranteed water shuriken, we could do some stuff. A guaranteed Dark Pulse doesn't get us anywhere either. It's going to be quite annoying regardless. Yeah, I can't think of anything else potentially on that day that would be good to let people know that was coming. There's no one else who can Oko Foragers, right? Who can flinch and then Oko Foragers, I guess is the better thing, right? I mean, maybe we could have a spinner, but this is just way more. And it, well, I mean, yeah, you only take damage from Euroball. But you don't have any fighting type moves. It's just better. I'm just trying to see if... Oh, this is weakness policy too. I guess you can also, Infernape could also help out here against Togedemaru. They're just going to make sure, oh, this is sturdy instead. Well, no, then we even more don't have to worry about it. We just have to make sure we're coming in on the right move. And then we just bop and it's dead. So I guess we could use 3 Mons for this. And then I guess we want to see if there is... It was this guy, depending on the move they come in on. I guess they would get Shadow Sneaked if they see they're dead, right? Yeah. Yeah, those are the only things of note in that time period. I can't think of anything else. I feel like this guy's not going to be a problem. We can probably tailor what we do based on what move we're going to come in on. Yeah, especially if we can come on Revenge or Poltergeist. I mean, especially if we can come in on Poltergeist, we just have no item. We own that person. But yeah, let's see if there's a 2 Pokemon line that makes Greninja easy. So it'd have to be like someone who can take the water move, and then I guess someone who can take like Dark Pulse or some shit. I guess Primarina can come in on anything that isn't... Well, who does Primarina bait in next? Slow kill with Thunder Punch. That'd be fast kill from Togedemaru with effectively random move. We wouldn't want Zing Zap now. Water Shuriken. Water Shuriken's a pain in the ass. Water Shuriken and Extrasensory would be the two moves, but we don't really have anyone who baits an Extrasensory. We have a better odds at finding someone who does anything else. Yeah, I guess if we went like, we could probably find a place to use Greninja in this fight. We went, or use Kingdra in this fight. We could go Kingdra, then on Dark Pulse go into Breloom. That still does a lot, right? And Kingdra doesn't... I mean, Kingdra might just be able to win this with like a Dragon Fang, right? Say it's like Max Roll Surf Crit and then Dark Pulse. The problem is if it's like Max Roll Surf Crit, Dark Pulse, and then crit Water Shuriken, because when it knows it's going to die, it's going to click Shuriken. And that will like crit would kill. So I'm trying to avoid that. But I guess we could go, this would be guaranteed Shuriken. Or I guess if Dark Pulse slow kills, it could click that. I hate branching paths. Oh man. I truly am cooked today. Did the crit surf? Well, what if... Oh, yeah, I gotta remember we can bump levels, too. Freeze Dry wouldn't get us there. Would Lorb? Freeze Dry would not. Bum, 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 bum. That was boosted levels. Was actually, oh yeah, what if, is Premier Ninjas good with the extra levels? Crit Surf, Crit Surf? Oh, they're fine with Crit Surf, Crit Surf, cool. And then the problem, I mean, being able to do it with one Pokemon lets the problem of like random move be fine. So Ape KOs FORTREE, Prima, Donna, we can give them a Citrus. KOs Greninja. Then, what was I going to say? Then we KO with Moonblast. We take 2 Surfs. Our Citrus Berry procs, we should go back up to, we're going to take like 50. We're going to be at like 75. Slow kill from Thunder. Outspeed in 1 tap. Fast kill from Zing Zap. Zing Zap Steel Roller. Zing Zap Steel Roller. That's a pretty good option. What does Steel Roller do? Steel Roller like ends the terrain. Ends the terrain. So yeah, that would... It's Zing Zap Steel Roller, I think regardless, this guy comes in and owns them. Yeah. Toad with no item. Toad, no item, comes in here. Oh, I guess it is sturdy. And we can only get hit with Steel Roller once. Yeah. But this is fine. We can come in on either, and then we just... They're never going to be faster than us. We go like Liquidation, Earthquake, kill it. Anything we'd have to be wary of. We're not going to get flinched. Weakness Policy, we just need to make sure we don't proc. That's going to kill. We can go probably like Citrus here to clean up like baits, because we don't need like Soft Sand to clean the range. Plus, this is under-leveled as well. Then this would be believe this is Ditto then. Quick Claw Ditto. Surely we have someone who just owns the Toad. Would we want to get rid of Sludge Bomb? I wish there's a transform button. Wait, yeah, I have to do this. Seismitoad, Seismitoad, Seismitoad. Yeah, so this would transform into us in the rain. Clicking Liquidation or Earthquake. Liquidation or Earthquake. If we got rid of Sludge Bomb, we'd be chilling. Oh, I guess we are faster and can one tap. Or we did the crit Earthquake. It's gonna have Quick Claw though. Oh, this actually seems like a really good matchup. And then I assume Primarina is like fine-ish. Liquidation Earthquake. This would make it -1. Yeah. So you just go into Gyarados. Gary with... I guess we'll go Citrus. And this is under-leveled Gary as well. Just gonna remember to level everything up before we go here. Gary for Ditto, and then this would bring in... Or we're gonna have to go all the way back. Dusknoir. Gyarados, it's going to click Thunder Punch, which I guess we could go into this guy, or I think what our plan was to go into Thunder Punch here. Oh, we need to have Lorb for that to work. I mean, we go into the Toad. Toad's going to maybe have an item, and it's either like Revenge or Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak does hurt this guy a lot. Anyone else who can one-tap this dude? Because red card is annoying. Oh. If we came in on Revenge, this guy could do it. We don't have anyone with knockoff, right? And red card is we hit them and then we are forced. Yeah. This would be T-Punch. Shadow Sneak Revenge. We could sit in front of it with Meganium. The only problem is Synthesis is going to heal less in the rain. Oh, what if we sit in front of it with Breloom? I guess it's still going to heal less in the rain, even with Poison Heal. Why is this so... What is blue? Is that like 3-hit KO or something? We get O-Code. Okay, even though this thing is coming in last, Bascue does kill it. The problem is just getting it in. Because we'd have to get in on exactly... We'd have to come in on exactly Revenge and then... Because, like, Shadow Sneak will kill us. I guess if we have... We're going to have Gyarados in and it's going to be T-Punch, right? T-Punch or Poltergeist. So we could go into you, who could take the T-Punch, and then I guess again it's always going to depend if we have items or not. T-Punch or Poltergeist. Do you have a mono who can take T-Punch and Poltergeist? I guess it would just be, can they take T-Punch and have no item? How does revenge work? They have to have taken damage. Oh, wait, this just works, right? If we go into Togedemaru with no item, we'll take T-Punch, Revenge, yada, yada, yada. And then this will only bait Revenge. So go into Togedemaru. We can level Togedemaru all the way up. We don't have to level Togedemaru all the way up. But we go like Tuggy, no item. I'll just level Togedemaru all the way up. We're going to be using them more than just a protect bot. Togedemaru, no item, and then they're going to be baiting Revenge. And we said Revenge if it's damaged by the target. Revenge, and then it would only be Revenge against this guy, so we can go into Legion on that. I am Basque Legion. Well, Togedemaru's gonna have no item. We're just gonna keep no item on Togedemaru so they can't use Poltergeist. So then it would only be Revenge. But we want it to not click Poltergeist. That's the whole thing of it, right? Muscle Band, Poltergeist wins. Cool. Basque, Muscle. Cool. And then Ape, anything particular we want on Ape? Because you can keep no item. I think this works. Bow. 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 Because if it would, wouldn't that trigger? Is that a bug that exists? Is there a Poltergeist bug? Is this a thing that I'm unaware of? How do I find this? Where would this be? I know there's a bug report somewhere. Is it in here? Let me go to the daily screen. Bug where receives a bonus for highest damage move, then gets encouraged after, so no move is highest damaging move. Ah, okay. So if it is, then it... Well, that sucks. Okay, well then that means we basically have to replan the fight because of the bug. Damn. Well, I'm glad you told me. So I don't have to worry about clausing it. Does that account for baits as well? Does that account for baits as well? Like, will it see, even if we don't have an item, will Poltergeist be seen as a damaging move for baits? Or is it just for this specific? Same for Steel Roller. That's stupid. Ugh. Okay. Well, I think the beginning of the fight is at least the same. Fake out, overheat, KOs, Greninja shows, fast kill with water move. We bring in Primarina. So does Infernape going up make this always surf? We probably do want to level Infernape up. That's whack as hell. Thank you for letting me know, though. Okay, so that'll kill this. This will bring in Greninja. Greninja's clicking Surf. We go into Primarina. We click. We take the Surf. We have the Citrus. Then this would be slow kill with Thunder Punch. Fast kill with Zing Zap Steel Roller. We go into the Toad on Zing Zap Steel Roller. Either or. We're going to have a Citrus for this. So yeah, this part of the fight remains the same. The song remains the same. Okay, so yeah. Seismitoad, it comes in, it kills this guy. Then this will be slower out damage. Outspeed 1 tap. Okay, so maybe this will bring in, I guess it depends on if we still have an item or not. Can we ensure that we'll have an item? I mean, yeah, we could go something like Lum, right? And ensure that we have a Poltergeist item, right? So instead of leaving it up to chance. So we could go Toad. Well, this would be slower out damage. This deals more damage than it takes. Yeah, so no, this would go into that over Ditto. Which maybe we don't want, right? Well, we'll see. So that would kill... wait, this goes into... What was I going to say? Primarina is for Greninja. This guy is for Togedemaru. Toad is for Togedemaru. Then this would bring in slower out damages. Yeah, because this would be +2. This would be slower out damages, so this would bring in this guy. And this would always be Poltergeist. Which I guess we could go into... Oh, and then if we go into a normal type, right? But you don't have anything that kills Dusknoir, right? And then like going to someone on Thunder Punch really doesn't help. We need someone without an item who... Someone without an item who, even if they had an item, Revenge would be the move they would bait the most. And only Revenge. Who's going to get the shit kicked out of them by exclusively a fighting type move? Do you have a normal type? We don't have just like a pure normal type, right? All of our normal types would not want to get Thunder Punched. Knock off proccing the item weakness policy before it gets removed. Is that? I think that is how it is in the game, I want to say. I think that works that way, and it's weird because I think like that works that way, and then like red card doesn't work that way. Don't quote me on that though. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a forehead moment. I don't think we have anyone who meets these qualifications. Oh, wait. If it's always... Oh, no, but we need an item to pick up the range, right? If we didn't need an item to pick up the range, we could just go into Legion with no item and be chill. But our Legion is doo-doo dog water, unfortunately. Well, wait. How would that work? Because it would click Shadow Sneak here, right? Because even though we don't always kill, it would show a range. It would show that it could die. So it's always going to click Shadow Sneak here. So it would... Yeah, so this would always be Shadow Sneak. So we could come in on having no item, click Poltergeist on them, and then if we kill, I guess it just depends. Are we cool with killing Basket Legion in the rain? I don't know how much we'd be happy about that. Do we have anyone who like shows a kill but doesn't guarantee a kill? Wait, how does Volt Switch versus... How the fuck does Volt Switch versus that work? I guess that wouldn't matter because it would still proc the bug. This thing is such a pain in the ass to kill because of this red card. Oh, what about Hairy Mama? Especially because Hairy Mama could... Yeah, and Hairy Mama's baiting... Does Toad need an item? Well, Toad needed an item to bait it this way. Ugh. Annoying ass fight. Annoying ass fight. What up, Munch? How you doing? Okay, so we kill this guy, brings in this guy, we kill this guy. Fast kill with Togedemaru. We go into Seismitoad. It's going to be clicking random move. Oh, but then, okay, if there's the same random move bug, right? If it like clicks Steel Roller turn 1, it's going to be random move bug. And then that could fuck us for clicking reversal. Ugh. You can't take Steel Roller Zing Zap, right? Oh, wait, you can take Steel Roller Zing Zap. So we can just go right back into Ape. Yeah, you can take random move here. And it's just fake out CC. And if we have Lum here to cover Zing Zap Para. Oh, there's no Para. Steel Roller have additional effect? Cool. But regardless, this would come back in, fake out, CC. Then we'd be baiting in. If we still had an item, this would be slow kill from Dusk. Random move, slow kill Dusk. Because this would already be dead, that would already be dead. If we go no item, it's going to be random move. If we go item, it's likely to be Poltergeist. It's like Poltergeist, T-Punch. Which I guess we could go into someone like Toadon. Oh, I hate this weird bug. This weird bug makes this 1v1 so much more painful, right? But then if we go into like Hairy Mama, you don't like T-Punch. Okay, I need to figure out how... And you'd be dead to crit, right? Fuck, this bug makes this so much more annoying. Ugh. Yeah, this fight would not be hard if it wasn't all if there wasn't this stupid fucking bug in the game. Can top do this as well? I don't know if top likes taking the damage. Probably did the steel roll crit, yeah. Can a Tuggy of our own cannot do it? Red cannot subsist on Tuggy alone. Well, I guess we could go into a Tuggy of our own. Zing Zap is gonna proc Iron Barbs, right? Yeah, so that would go into that. Either move is gonna proc that. Then that would kill the terrain. Then we could go into Toad. This would be like, we go Togedemaru, then we go into full health Toad. Toad kills that. Toad from this would bait. I still don't know if Poltergeist is bugged for baits, right? I feel like we still get back to the same fucking point because, ugh. Man. This bug makes me want to punch a small child. Oh my god, the best viewers? Deny, deny, deny. Wait, I don't want to pull up that. Huh. Also, Poltergeist hits Pokemon instead of invulnerable states. That's crazy too. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I just have to find a clean line for this, or I don't even know how I'd find something that like chains, right? Or we could. There's no way to bring in this Dust Noir early. I think it's just the ordering of the rest of the fight. Because, I mean, I feel like this fight always begins with Ape kills this guy, brings in Greninja, Primarina kills this guy, baits in, Zing Zap / Steel Roller, sometimes / Iron Head. It's Togedemaru. Yeah, then Iron Head, though, is scary here. I mean, reversal scary here. Like, if we click Liquidation to get it down super low, and then it, like, random moves reversal, kills us. Because then I guess the safest thing is going Infernape, fake out, kill that. I mean, again, this would give us infinite slots. But then it's like random move Dusk Noir, which actually we really don't care too much about. But we have Mons who could take random move Dusk Noir. Because if we go on the Steelix holding an item, then we know always after it's going to be Poltergeist. Or if we go into like Togedemaru, right? But Togedemaru holding an item takes like a fuck ton of damage, yeah. Would want to do just like a tiny bit of damage to this guy. Anyone else who just like with super negative priority who could do damage to this guy? If we go into Steelix holding an item, we always know it's going to be the Geist. Then we need someone who baits revenge even if they're holding an item, which I don't think exists. And it has to be exclusively revenge so we can kill it with one tap. Or, I mean... Does this make contact? Doesn't. Yeah, because if we knew we could do that, we could like chip it down and then go into someone else if we knew it wasn't going to use an item. Well, but then it's random move. We can't take random move because we have to be not dead to Shadow Sneak. I guess we could go into Steelix holding an item, then after it takes whatever random move it's going to do, we go it back into Togedemaru. Because we know it's going to be that item. Then we have Togedemaru holding no item who we click Spiky Shield with. We do a little bit of chip. How does red card work with Spiky Shield? Because if all of these moves make contact, right? Because then we could, because that's all the chip we need. Because then we could go into Togedemaru. This is such a fucking roundabout way to do this, right? We go into Steelix. Then Steelix with an item is always baiting Poltergeist. We go into Togedemaru with no item. And then we Spiky Shield. Should be Revenge. I guess it's random move. But then we go back into Steelix holding the item, then it's Poltergeist, then we go into a Basket Legion holding no item, kill it with our Poltergeist, and then that would just be Ditto remaining. And then we have to, oh my god, and then because we have Poltergeist, we have to deal with the fucking bug all over again. Kill me, bro. And we'd be at like 60% HP. But we'd be holding no item. So it'd be random move, Basket Legion. Do you have someone who owns random move, Basket Legion? I'm going to kill everybody and then myself. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill everybody and then myself. Oh, great. We use 3 Pokemon to win this one guaranteed, and it doesn't even set us up for a win. What a fun, quirky, goofy game. This is why I'm playing TFT. If we go with the old path, right? Where against Togedemaru we just go into, well then no, we can't do that anymore now that we know about the random move thing, because if it clicks Steel Roller coming in, then we are screwed. But if Ape picks up the kill, then who's coming in again? It's Slow Kill, random move, Dusk Noir. Well, it's Slow Kill. Yeah, it's Slow Kill, random move, Dusk Noir. Which I guess Steelix with an item is a good place to start here, right? Because this, we can take every move and then make sure we know it's one move here. And there is no one else who can Oko this guy. Well, what if we go into Harry Mama with no item? How does knockoff plus red card work? I guess is the question then. Cool. So then we could go into Hariyama, no item, to take the poltergeist. We click knockoff. It gets rid of the shit. Bop. No more red card. It's Thunder Punch. Even if we had an item, it would be random. So I guess we can go back. We go back in the Steelix. Then it's going to be poltergeist every time. Okay. Yes. This is the line. Goes back in the poltergeist every time. So, and then we can go to a mon that... What's been going on? Oh, yeah, I hear there was some, like, crazy protest last weekend about them not wanting to let immigrants into the country. Fun times everywhere. Yeah. I was at home playing TFT last weekend, and it sounds like that was for the best. If I go into a bird, Hurricane's not going to do enough to this guy. We just need to like do more than 50, right? Does this update? Is that your alibi? I have the recordings, I swear. Release the recordings. Where were you? Save as untitled. Release the recordings. How much does knockoff do? 86 minimum. 86. Yeah. It appears troubles follow me wherever I go. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I am causing global problems. So it's going to be Steelix, Hari. Steelix, Hari, Steelix. You're the catalyst, yeah. I really get things going. I kind of bring that overthrow the government vibe to the party. This would always be Poltergeist. So we just need someone who is... So now, because Ditto's going to be in the back, we can think about, like, the least annoying, the worst Pokemon on our team. Is it Sharpedo? Yeah, so we could go into this. How does Imposta work? Imposta. What does it copy? Does it copy if we're lower level 2? Does that matter? Transform. Transfer the target stats, stages, types, abilities, move, gender, spreader copies. HP remain the same. Okay, so the level does matter. I guess it is just a copy of this, though. I mean, it shouldn't matter because the Sharpedo's hot dog water, right? So then, if Sharpedo is the one coming in here being bad, no item. Then we just have to kill our Sharpedo. Which surely can't be that bad. We talk shit on this guy all the time. Surely. Surely we have someone who matches up well against one of our worst Pokemon. I don't know, bro. They just gave random dude this big-ass scary motherfucker. Okay, how come literally when they have our exact guy, he's not scary? Well, this is always going to be liquidation. Yeah. But then like liquidation defense drop, right? So the chip at gym today. Hell yeah. That gym can be deceptively hard. Keep your wits about you. Hell yeah. Glad you enjoyed the new video. I'm almost done the Elite Four one. It's scary how close. Usually I was like months and months ahead. It's scary how close the videos are coming out to me getting done. My enormous lead is falling apart. Yeah. Well, that's if I can get the video done on time. We'll see. Are we did the crit liquidation? We're not did the crit liquidation. If it was crit crunch, we'd be kind of scared. I guess if it's always liquidation or flip turn, we're fine. Yeah. Yeah, the old school starting has saved my ass. Why is it showing everyone's faster than this guy now? Oh, because it's not auto-refreshing. Wow, our copied Sharpedo is at a speed tie with Sharpedo? That's kind of crazy. Oh, what about Kingdra? This seems super safe too. And Kingdra, I'm happy to bring Kingdra to this fight because they are just a generally really good Pokemon here in the rain. Yeah. King Fang. Because they get bored easy, yeah. Yep. I'm lucky to have the accountability of doing this on stream. Cool. So that keeps me powering on. Like, there's definitely points where, I mean, I probably would never play a game like this off stream. Especially when I have TFT brain-addled. My TFT has ruined my brain, where I just like, oh, I want to play the slot machine game. Why play the hard thinking game when you could play the slot machine game? Yeah. But hopefully the Elite Four video will be done today, and then I can start. Well, even before I start writing the winning run video, I have to go all the way through and basically map out the run so I can do it right. Randomly decide what I want to do stuff. ADHD brain. Yeah. Where's Harry Mama? There's Harry Mama. Oh, Mama. And then Sharpedo. Cool. Cheddar Bob. Cool. I do have a friend named Cheddar Bob. That's the only thing I know about 8 Mile. Is the Cheddar Bob. This one has the saws. Don't jinx it. I like to bring up as minimally as possible me saying the run where I finally get Togedemaru is the run that wins. I am not superstitious, but I do not like bringing attention to the fact of things that are going well. Marina wants a citrus. My box is gonna look normal. Oh yeah, that's funny that you have such an odd box that you would have a prime example of a one that would be good for New Game Plus just because you have so many weird fucking Pokemon. Lum Citrus, Lum, no item, Dragon Fang. Cool. Alright, this should hopefully work and not be an enormous pain in the ass. Golly. We would just like to make it a FORTREE. I love the poltergeist bug. I love the poltergeist bug. Kecleon moment. Every badge you get, I give 3 subs. Nah, why would you have to give 3 subs? Don't put that. You don't have to do that. Nah. You're a college student out here, doing hard work, studying at Harvard. Okay, let's do this fight. I am super fucking annoyed that the poltergeist bug exists, but I guess we get to use it on the other side, so let's take advantage of it. To hide in a tree, use a forest. Oh, I gotta get back to the fight. fortress. Boom, 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 boom. That'll be funny if I do get any better. I feel like you can cheese Roxanne enough that I should be able to get, like, one. Nah. It is a damn good idea, though. Very fun for just running it back. No, you're not bugging me with it at all. It's a great idea and good idea. It's a great idea for both an interesting, like, one-off or two-off stream, plus to bring attention to the big video I'm going to put effort on. Yeah, Greninja is going to be a pain in the ass. So we're going to go here, overheat to kill this. The real actual problem in this fight is not, weirdly enough, the Greninja. One sub, one gym. That could be interesting. If you want to do that, I'm not gonna stop you. But Greninja. All right. So this is just normal Greninja. Doesn't get the bonuses of being Ash Greninja. This is always going to be Surf or Water. Sure you can. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Surf is the worst of the two, even though we're not dead to do Surfs. Me when I'm a king and my subjects are trying to overthrow, not dead to two Surfs. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you want to ball. That'll give me even more reason to lock in and try some wacky lines. Some goofy All right. So now I believe this brings in Dusk Noir next. Black Noir next. Okay. Oh, no. I was getting ahead of myself. We did like 40 different lines. So this is Togedemaru. This is Zing Zap and Steel Roller both show kills. We go back into our ape. Zing Zap crit does not kill. Zing Zap crit does not have power chance, but we have a Lum anyways. Ouch. This has sturdy, so we do have to fake out it. It does not have iron barbs, though, because it is sturdy, which is very thankful. So then we're going to do this, and then we're going to click CC. Cool. And then this will bring in Dusk Noir. Dusk Noir is super annoying in this fight because of a bug with Poltergeist that even if you're not holding an item, it can still, well, if you're not holding an item, it still sees it as the highest damaging move, but because it's not effective, it goes to 0, yada, yada, yada. Basically, because of this bug, it's clicking random move if Poltergeist is not the highest damaging move. So, because of this bug, we have to bring 3 Pokemon for a weird-ass ghost. Turn 1 here, just because we're low health, not because... Actually, is this guaranteed Poltergeist? I think this might be... Well, let's check this, actually. We are holding an item because this could save some HP. This is... Oh, there's 1 roll of T-Punch. Yeah. There's 1 roll of T-Punch this could be. So we're going to go to Hooked on Phonics first. If it is that 1 roll of T-Punch, that'd be great. Oh, that is crazy. That is beyond crazy. The odds of that happening are so low. Okay. Now we know this is always Poltergeist. Because it doesn't get affected by the glitch because it is the highest damaging move. So we're going to go into Morgan Freeman, who doesn't have an item, who's not going to get hit by it. And then this, I believe, is a random move now. We're not dead to Revenge if it decides to click it, but we got to do this guy to knock this off because it has a red card. And that's why this guy's so goddamn annoying. All right, so now this is random move again, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen, which is the reason we're going to go back into Hooked on Phonics, because they're cool with taking every move. Thunder Punch would be great again. Shadow Sneak's cool. Okay. Then, this is going to be... This is always going to be Poltegeist again. So we go into Cheddar Bob. And Cheddar Bob's not holding an item, so they can avoid that. Then, this, actually, because it sees it's dead, this is probably Shadow Sneak here. Well, I guess it's either or. Because it sees a slow kill with Thunder Punch and Revenge. It can click Revenge, Thunder Punch, or Shadow Sneak. The only thing it can't hit there is Poltergeist. Cool. Then, the last mon on their team is us. And because we're still at full health, this is always going to be liquidation. We're going to go into our good pal, Kindra, who owns this guy and one-taps it. Pedo mirror match. Cool. And because we are Swift Swim, Dragon Fang, we own this motherfucker with D-Pulse. Cool. Sick. That was exhausting. Having to use 3 Pokemon to deal with a stupid ghost because of a bug sucks. Yeah, with 3, yeah. No, I don't think you're going to say anything more unhinged than Moonman says on a normal Tuesday afternoon. Easy clap. And now we are in the Tree City of Fours. Do all of the different cities have different textures for this? Because I'm thinking of stuff for the video, for the Emerald Kaizo video. And I want to, because I'm looking at the little thing that pops up to the left. This is a good thing to remember. I don't want to share too many ideas because there's that mindset for sharing ideas when you're working on something is that you get the serotonin from talking about the idea instead of the payoff from finishing the thing. So if you talk about it before you finish it, you get the like payoff part of it. And then you don't end up doing it. Yeah, I think Drano Gauntlet is probably next on my list. Especially after playing Calculus Royal Sapphire. I think that is kind of in my sights. That and or like Kaizo Coliseum or something. But by the time I get to it, the hype over it will already have died. And then I'll be late to that. Cool. No more rain. No more shit. Do we have to do these fights before we get these encounters? Drano. It's Drano, right? And I just say Drano. I watched like 30 seconds of a Peachel video. I was like, wait a second. I'm not saying it right, but it's funnier to say Drano to me. The first guy to make good ROM hacks. Hey, Emerald Kaizo's good. I thought it was called the Drano Gauntlet because it's so frustrating it makes you want to drink bleach. But I guess I was wrong on that front. Does Infernape completely sweep this fight? Maybe not completely sweep, but probably does pretty well. There's that really? I didn't realize they predated Emerald Kaizo. I thought it was the other way around. I thought Emerald Kaizo was the grandfather. No, I don't want Obama Snow. Damn. Yeah, I'm glad that Peachel is getting quality of life changes for these motherfuckers so people don't have to suffer as much. Because going back a certain point, you're just missing so much stuff. Nah. I feel like you can blame people more. I feel like way more is expected of challenge games now. For better or for worse. Probably mainly for better. Does like Lorb... Does like Life Orb and Fernape do this with Fake Out CC? Yeah. Oh, there's absolutely not good ones out there. There's so many bad games. Which is like, that's the other side of accessibility, right? When anyone can make a Pokemon mod, a lot of people can make really shitty Pokemon mods. Yeah. I would love what I want to start doing, like Royal Sapphire, any game, any like shitty mod with a calc, I am down to like try, or even without a calc. because I think it'd be just fun to make a one-off video on just like a problem. The problem is with I should be making more like one-off one-stream videos, but I like get invested or I only get like hooked on things that take fucking 40 hours. Like even Royal Sapphire, we've done maybe like 4 or 5 streams, and it's still I'm like at Winona. Yeah. Nah, I think it's fair to say something is bad, especially if you're not like saying it directly to them. Exactly. Like you have to start somewhere. You're not gonna. You don't need to pull up my demos when I was learning guitar and I was like, I'm gonna record a song. Like you need to. A thing I think in the internet age that has sucked that everything is so public is that people don't really have the liberty to make mistakes and fail without getting ridiculed for it directly. And not saying you're doing that right here, but like. Because there's a spotlight on everything that people do and everything is public, you don't have that like wiggle room to fuck up both making things, creating things, and like growing as a person and not get the opportunity to learn from it. And so many people, because everything is so public, are afraid of humiliation, failure, like not meeting the mark, that they just opt to not try instead of because of the fear of being disappointed. I love Dark Piling, so it's from a place of love. Exactly, yeah. And you can be like, this objectively sucks. Like, it's sort of how I feel about Emerald Kaizo in ways. Like, there's a lot of things that are really, really bad about Emerald Kaizo. Like, all of the fights between, like, you finish it level cap, and then, like, the next, like, 30 fights are worthless. But the fights that are challenging are fun. Like, there's a reason it became so ubiquitous with the challenge mod game, and because everything grew from it. She's making a 4th one? Hell yeah. Dude, there's just so many cool Pokemon Challenge games to try. Yeah. People just need time to learn. We don't kill this. That's unfortunate. Yeah. And this would always be slow kill Psychic. Do we have a move we can come in? Oh, we come in on Spore. But I imagine we have someone else who can kill this as well. Fake out CC kills this guy. Actually, we're going to be baiting random move between these two. We're going to be at 80%. Nah, we're still just baiting Psychic. Sharpedo, can you do something? No, of course. I'm in my Unk era. Why are you in your Unk era? These youths these days. Damn, Hatterene is slow as fuck, bro. Watching old cartoons and stuff. We're not to the crit Psychic, yeah. Soul Link Pokemon game. It's like a 2-person Pokemon challenge. Yeah. Coordinating with other people? Yuck. I hate it. Oh, we can just come into this guy, though. I can do what? What did Save Suntail just say? Yeah. My life is a teenage robot. Banger. Jenny. We go into Basque. Still faster than this thing. 1 taps with Poltergeist. And then Among Us. Among Us is clicking Energy Ball or Foul Play Slow Kill. We could just go back into it for an ape. Can Effect Sludge proc in the middle of 2 hits? I guess we just go here with Charcoal and that wins. Yeah. You need ears like Oppenheimer needs gunpowder. That just makes me think of the Hitler Cars copy pasta. You know what I'm referring to. Dude, that's so it's so awesome that, I mean, I was going to say I don't watch children's shows now, so, but like when shows slip in jokes for adults, like cartoons, yeah. Fuck, now you got me thinking about, the creator of BoJack just put out a new show, and it is just as good as BoJack. Like, my partner and I watched, like, we knew it existed, we found it on a pirated site because Netflix is fucky here, because we're sharing it with our families, and it's like knowing that we are outside the country in another household, and then we watched like 10 episodes in like 5 days. It's so good. I just will watch anything that guy makes. I can just bring like just random other Pokemon, right? In case I fuck something up. Unk era. Nothing wrong with being a punk or being an unk. As long as that shit don't stunk. My food take for what you eat, what you eat. Anything particular? I think we're just good like across the board here. No. Just want to bring other Hatterini mons. Hatterini Bobini. Borger. School dining hall Borger. We'll throw just like this in here, call it a day. Cool. I think this works. What do I have Basket Legion holding in here? Mystic Water. Do you need Mystic Water to pick this up? Nah. We can just go like citrus. For an actual burger joint. They need to pick their shit up or they're not going to have any more customers. I feel like I crave just a burger. I say like every 1 to 2 months. Sometimes you just need a burger. American moment. We're so back, leading every fight with Infernape. These are the kind of fights I want to see, right? This is the game I know and love. This is the game I know and dramatically hate and bitch about. Togedemaru. Australia with the Blood. It's good. Like, yeah. Honestly, I finally feel like fully settled in. Like, as it rolled over to September here, I was like, okay, it's like we've been here for 2 months? Yeah. Which is good that y'all all forgot I moved. Because that's what I want to be as seamless as possible. That it's basically the same for everybody. That's good. It's just EU streamers, I mean EU viewers get fucked is the only thing. That there's never early streams. Now because I'm living with my partner, so I do things on the weekend. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking it. This is really, because I also on that same vein of like, this is the first month, I'm like really settled in. And I guess I was settled in the new place. And then the TFT stuff happened. So that kind of like split my time between stuff. So now I'm like officially like in and I'm looking to like lock the fuck in on making stuff. Yeah, sucks for me for streams. Yeah. It's not perfect. I have been trying to get up at least a little bit earlier. Today kind of will probably reset that because we went out to see Weapons last night. An 8:30 showing, so we didn't get to bed until like midnight. Even though because we normally go to bed at like 10 o'clock because we're old people now. But yeah, I've been trying to get up a little bit earlier so I can at least like get a slightly better viewing experience and time for people. But shit's hard. What was I gonna say? Also, I was not pleasantly disappointed. I did not like Weapons as much as I thought I would. It was just, I felt like people were saying it was really, really, really good. And I was like, this is an okay movie. This is a 2.5 or a 3 for me. Yeah. And I guess that's also too why I try to post the videos still at US times as well. Do I have to go the other way? Yeah, I like to post the videos still at like US time, so at least those can come out at a reasonable time for people. And it's really nice to not like sweat the video right as it comes out. Like it just coming out while I'm sleeping, so I don't even have to worry about like pocket watching that shit. Okay, this should hopefully be an easy fight. Save is untitled. This is the 40th time you show the class why Infernape is the best starter. Fuck you, it's good. I like Infernape. Every fight leads Infernape because Infernape good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to start grinding, though, to keep Mondays up. Because the problem is, even if I get the Emerald Kaizo video out on time, then, like, a week after, I got to have something locked and loaded. I got to have Crystal Kaizo Episode 1 locked and loaded. Should get on the run and bun grind. Don't do the run and bun drug. This is going to be Fake Out and then CC. Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, the Crystal Kaizo VODs have been... I think I beat it, like... I beat Crystal Kaizo, like, early this year. Was I unemployed at that point? So I think it was, like, January of this year. So, yeah, I've been sitting on a while. Because I tried to make the Close Combat Just Kills. I tried to make the Crystal Kaizo videos as they were coming out. And then I got caught behind because I was switching back and forth between Emerald Kaizo and Crystal Kaizo. Yeah. Yeah, whole game in between when you came back and forth. And then this is always just Psychic, which Basket Legion can take and kill with Poltergeist. Yeah. Ouch. Procs the Citrus. We still outspeed and kill with Poltergeist. Cool. Yeah, so... But I'm probably going to try to not make the Crystal Kaizo videos as long. We'll see how that undertakes. I have to try to not think too much about Crystal Kaizo until we get there. And this is Among Us. Does Among Us always slow kill? They don't, so I guess this could be Spore. Well, this is never Sludge Bomb, right? Yeah, this is either Foul Play or Energy Ball, so we just go back into Monkey and kill. Because if it's Spore, we just eat it. Kingdom of Heaven. Nah, what is that about? It's Effect Spore, Black Sludge, Outspeed 1 tap. Cool. Munga says trans rights, baby. The Crusades. Interesting. Soul Link with chat. Yeah. Yeah, imagine if it's a Soul Link with chat and it's like a... it's a Twitch Plays Pokemon where I'm playing one run and the chat is playing another one. Ridley Scott. Interesting. Is it a movie or a series? Let me do a little Google. Skelly. Oh, Skelly would absolutely do that. It's a movie. Kingdom of Heaven. 2005. Interesting. Oh, I feel like I've seen like clips from this. I've watched some of this on YouTube Shorts. Wait, Google has reviews now? Look at this. Google's got like their own audience review bullshit now. That's interesting. Guess they're trying to get in on this. Yeah, I feel like I've seen clips of this. Pretty cool. Hospitality. Interesting. 3 hours! Too long. Too long, I'm out. Even if it's the greatest movie of all time, I'm not watching now. Yeah. I'm instead going to watch a 5-hour video essay on The Last of Us Part 2, a game I've never played, instead of watching this 3-hour movie that put millions of dollars into the budget and has some incredibly high-list actors. That's the way it go. That's the way every day go. Oh, wait. Now, Infernape can sweep this fight. Just don't watch the show for Last of Us. You really didn't like it? Really? I thought the general consensus that it was pretty sick. Yeah. It was horrible. Damn, really? Were you like a big fan of the games, or are you just like what was your issue with it? 5-hour video about PvZ mod? God. Did you see that who's that guy who makes for what's his name? Skyrim mod video. Who's the guy? The guy who makes with the black icon. What is his? He made the like 5-hour video about EVE Online. EVE Online video essay. Who's the guy? Oh, the Down the Rabbit Hole guy. He recently did one about a Skyrim mod. Oh yeah, no, it's almost 6 hours. This video ruled. I fell asleep to this video like 4 times. Shit ruled. First team was all right, second was bad. Yeah. It was like if Runabon didn't have smart fights, but said every route has 100 trained with legendaries and no salts. Damn. Yeah. So like it was like an anime manga split where it's like, but that's not an apt comparison because there was source material to reference from and they just ignored it for season 2. Yeah, that's dumb. Especially when it's like a game that already is basically a movie. I never played 2, but 1 is basically a movie with shooting sections in the middle. That's so stupid. Yeah, that's such a dumb mod. Let's also see if Monkey can win this fight by themselves. Do they even need the Lorb? I need the Lord, but do we need the Lorb? What about like Charcoal? Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz. Do you have any priority moves? You have Guillotine? Yeah. And, okay. So this is going to be Flare Blitz, Overheat, and then CC. Incredible. The fuck does Hustle do? I just looked up the page for the monkey. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just a monkey fight. Okay, time for another short. Time for the last fight is like kind of the short about how saying monkey is actually good. This is the short really saying how good monkey is. Oh, I need to take Charcoal off of Infernape or Arcanine. Yeah. Okay, let me just export this, make sure we're all gravy. I will not stop spreading ape propaganda. Ape propaganda is all I do on this channel. I'm not getting paid off by Big Monkey. Call me King Kong the way I be Big Monkey. Also, do we get these encounters now? Or do we have to do more fights? Because these are the only 2 fights over here. It says FORTREE starts. I don't know what order we get the remaining encounters in. I feel like we at least get the grass here. And we can hit the Hawlucha. Torterra still went further. 4 now! 4 now! Okay. Gamers, it's time for your daily ape propaganda. First, we click Flare Blitz. And we kill a Pokemon. Then, we click Overheat. And you know what happens? Another Pokemon gets KO'd. And last, but not least, we click Close Combat. And you know what happens? Another Pokemon KO'd. Why would you ever choose any other starter? With Torterra, that's going to take you 40 hours. You're going to be over here being like, what does Citrus Berry do? How much do I not take from crit here? Where with Monkey, you click button, 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 and you win. If I'm not a hater, am I really a mod? True. I wanted the easy way. Yeah, I wanted that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never want to hear you say that I don't want to play Ape today. Henny Truers. Cool. Okay, now FORTREE Gym starts. Do we get to pick up some encounters? Staff. We haven't had an encounter in a fucking decade, bro. Okay. I might need some conventional. Yeah, I haven't opened the encounter sheet too. I guess we did get Cast Form, but that's nothing. Cast Form is a dog shit Pokemon. And it doesn't count because it's always bad. Even when it's good, it's bad. Okay. Yeah, because next fight is the gym. We might just have to go with the Leaf Orb with the box. Yeah, we got a Life Orb. We traded one encounter for a Life Orb. So next would be 120, which we definitely have access to 120 grass, right? We don't have Glysaur or Gligar yet, which would be good for getting knockoffs. But this could be insane. Actually, I should probably go to like this overlay. This could be insane, right? These are some really good Pokemon. Bruh. And then FORTREE is just, that's always just top Kecleon. And then Slab. Do we get Slab before the gym? Ooh. Pretty good Glosopod? And we don't have Azu, right? Yeah. Somebody said they're the first period so it doesn't fuck me over. Nah. Inshallah. Okay, let's look at this grass again. And prepare for what we want to get. Hawlucha. What level are these guys going to be? This is 120. Only 55. That's not too bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just go maybe with, like, Gyarados. Are these guys going to have rock moves? Rock move. You're not even going to have... Yeah, I think rock moves is probably... Yeah, we're not really afraid of... Especially getting an Intimi down. I feel like we can pretty safely lead here with Gyarados. Cool. Alright, gamers. Do we have a Dark type? Heist. Oh, yeah, we get that guy. We have... Yeah. Hey, we could have... I guess no, we couldn't have done it. We could have done like a super risky heist, if I remember correctly. The Giga Risk heist. A lot of physical mons. Who we got, like, physically defensive? A lot of birds, though. I guess we don't want to bring that. You're a pretty decent wall. Poblano's a pretty decent wall. Well, you don't have Protect. We'll bring you. Hell yeah. We're eating good in the neighborhood. Volcarona. Volcarona. Stilk's probably good. Actually, this is probably a good selection of mons. We're just going to catch it with a quick ball anyway and be excited that we hit Hawlucha. Okay, let's hand out some citruses that we hopefully will not have to use. Cool. Incoming. Beware's not bad. Beware is... I mean, Conk would have been our guy for Pyre Tag. Beware is like premier Pyre Tag guy. I don't know if we have access to Altaria's Mega right away. But I know Hawlucha is good. Glysaur is really good. Sneasler, of course, would be so sick. I imagine Sneasler could do some crazy work in the... Oh my god, I got my ankles broken. In this upcoming gym. Mian Xiao, I mean, as a fake outer, probably can do some work as well. Yeah. And his back sprite just looks like a hot dog. Alright. Here we go, gamers. This could be a fairly impactful encounter, or it could just be nothing. Let's see what we get. That is a Pokemon. I think that is probably one of the lesser Pokemon we'd have here. And Inner Focus, so the lead doesn't help. Ah, and it doesn't even have Fake Out. We'd have to scale Fake Out for it. As mid can be. Yep. Damn. So many killers on this route, and we hit this guy. And they're not even going to be kind enough to get in the Quick Ball. Alas. We were low on Ultra Balls. Ow! Ow, bro! Chill! Acrobatics, Focus Blast, Dual Chop, Jump Kick. We didn't really bring a great selection for this guy. Bro, what the fuck is going on with this? Wait, huh? This is kind of scary, bro. What the fuck? Let me put this in the calc. Not only mid, but kind of owning us. And it looks like it has an insanely bad catch rate, too. Dual Chop. Focus Blast. Also, it's hit like 3 Focus Blasts? Are we for real with this shit? Acrobatics. Yeah, you got me scared, brother. No, it actually doesn't have acrobatics. Focus Blast, Dual Chop, Jump Kick, me first. Are we dead to Focus Blast crit? We shouldn't be. I'm gonna rip another ball. Let's just explode on this. Cool. Whenever we're getting to the point where timer balls are more acceptable. This guy doesn't miss, bro. Okay, that at least procs our citrus. We get some more time. Brother! Thank God, bro. -1 citrus. Get your punk ass out of here, bro. The martial arts Pokemon. Shoutouts to Marshall. This is a low main, by the way. Steven Seagal. Actually. I like that. Fake martial artist. When we've got some real martial artists we could have caught here. Steven. I haven't seen him run. I just know about his whole, like, bullshit martial arts going on. Or putting himself in movies where he's the cool guy. Or what if it's, like, Seagal? There we go. Hey, maybe it'll have good stats. Dope. Is this blocked by a Horror Sphere? This isn't blocked by a Kecleon. Oh, it is blocked by a Kecleon. So we have to go take care of the Kecleon first. The silly Bellend. The Fresh Prince of Bellend, yeah. He's just such a weird dude. Does Steven Seagal also have like a funky relationship with, or am I getting him confused with Dennis Rodman, or do they both like secretly love North Korea, or just like homies with Kim Jong-il? Brave? Down speed, up attack. I mean, that's not the down we want, but this thing will hit like a truck. I mean, that's why we were taking enormous amounts of damage. Why does this learn Focus Blast? Why would you ever want that on this guy? Yeah, maybe it could do some crazy me first stuff. Maybe. Does this learn? What does this learn as it levels up? Just high jump kick. Cool. And acrobatics. Cool. That is so fun. This without fake out, will we find any place to use it? I guess. Oh, and we already knew it was inner focus, not for generator. Okay. Now we just want to go run away from a Kecleon. Do we have Pokédolls? Also, we should re-up on Ultra Balls. It looked like we were kind of low. The dubious disc. We do have like Pokédolls and shit, right? Do 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 do. Not held items, they're just items. Yeah, Fluffy Tails, cool. Cool. We're gonna go. We needed to get that encounter before we fucked around with Steven, because that would make Kecleon our encounter there and just eat our FORTREE encounter. Cool. That's up. We have no more fights over here. Just walk up to Steven and be like, yada yada, what's going on here? Ba 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 ba. Oh, I guess we do that later. Oh, and I guess we can't get this encounter until after, too, if there's a Kecleon blocking it. Okay, so that's pretty much like everything to be done then. Yep. All right. That sucks that is our only reload before we start. Wait, actually, how do we get to the gym then? I guess we go the other way. Yeah, we just have to go this way. I gotcha. It's just not blocked in this game. Okay. I guess that probably gives us a good stopping point. Not as long of a stream or as productive as a stream as yesterday, but I feel like it's probably good to not just like jump right into the gym. How long is this? Let's like take a little preview. This will give me more time today to work on getting ahead on the videos. Cope. Or I'll just play 50 games of TFT. Who's to say? Who among us? Actually, let me bring the trainer battles over here. This actually makes more sense to do it like this. So, it looks better the other way. Let's do it the other way. We want the most visually appealing way to look at this. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, not too bad. I don't know if we quite beat Winona tomorrow, but maybe we are able to beat Winona before Silk Song comes out. Because, yeah, we have Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I think that would probably be pretty good to be able to beat her. You know damn well. Yeah, that's my... I like having it now. This is my cope for playing more TFT. Is that it's nice to have something to like do in between doing activities. Like I'll work on a video for like an hour and be like, okay, I've accomplished this. I get to give myself a reward. It's just a matter of making sure I don't give more reward time. When is the song Silk? It comes out what would be midnight my time as the day goes into Friday. So on Friday, the Friday stream for, well, I guess that'd be the Thursday stream for you. The Friday stream for me is going to be Silk Song. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is, I guess that's better with Rocket League because games can be a little bit shorter. TFT games are like an hour or a half hour. So it's just like you work for an hour, you play TFT for a half hour, and the day's over. Yeah. It comes out at exactly midnight here, but I will be already honk shoe me. But yeah, I think we could probably beat Winona in the next 2 days. And that would give us a good stopping point. As a reminder, I think it's by fights. Winona is about halfway through the game. Which is so fucked to say, bro. But it's true. Winona's like halfway through the game. We are getting... I mean, obviously, there's so much shit to do. There's Lily Cove Rival. There's so many bosses. But we are getting close to PB. I mean, next split, even though it is like one of the longest splits, probably might be the longest split in the game. We are getting close to PBing, which is super sick. I'm kind of surprised we made it back here so quickly. Yeah, PB. If we could beat Run and Bun before the year ends, that would be sick. That would be super, super pog. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. It was a fun stream today, a little bit shorter than yesterday, but I am a little sleepy. So I've been your good pal, Save as Untitled. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoy your burger, Munch, Noel, and the rest of the gang who were here earlier. I've been Save as Untitled. Do the last fight just before midnight. Yeah, as the new year. I think my partner would love me spending the new year playing Pokebands. Anyways, gamers, I will be Save as Untitled. You will be whoever you are.